guys. I'm going to go over with you how to do the Zone of Inhibition virtual lab. Um, so when you open up your worksheet, you're going to see it's going to look like this. There's 4 pages. The first page is just like a long intro, which I guess a lot of you probably just skip reading, but you should read it. It's interesting. Then there's the procedure, and I'm going to go over how to do that in this video, but you can still double check and make sure you're doing everything correctly by reading through the procedure. Then there's the data table, which you'll be filling out, and the analysis questions, which you're going to be answering, and I'm going to be grading you on pages 3 and 4. But I want to go over how to use the website. And so when you click on the link and open it, it's going to require Flash. Just like when we did that mystery animal activity, and a lot of you had trouble opening it. When I opened it for the first time in a browser, and I'm actually in Firefox right now because I already opened it in Chrome and it's working, but I wanted to see this. This is what I end up seeing. I see like a puzzle piece that says that, and then there's like up in this corner, there's this, lock with a red line through it. This saying is not secure. But if I click on the puzzle piece, it asks me up here, do you want to allow Adobe Flash to run on this site? So you can click on allow, and that should allow you to see the features. So just like that, a lot of you are probably going to not be able to get into this right away, but make sure you do that step or allow allow Adobe Flash in your settings or whatever. But when you get to it, you'll see this. And so there's a few things here. This right here is the Petri dish. Over here are the 7 different like paper circles of antibiotics, different substances. And these are 3 different types of bacteria: Staphylococcus, Haemophilus, and Streptococcus. This is a ruler, and this is like a incubator that you can store the bacteria in a warmer temperature for a certain amount of time. These are the different substances and bacteria, so you can read about any of it. But what you're going to do first is pick one of the bacteria, and I have the worksheets kind of set up so you can just go in order, so I'll just start with the Staphylococcus. If I click on that, they're going to take this inoculation loop and pick up some of the bacteria and just kind of rub it all over the agar of the plate. So this bacteria, you can see at the top, is like kind of like bluish purple. And this one's kind of like white, and this one's kind of like pink. So the way they're going to do it, when everything's done, the bacteria is going to be the same color as the top of this, which we'll be able to see. So next we need to take these different substances. So this one, the sterile filter, this is just plain paper. So we wouldn't expect that to have any antibiotic properties. There's soap, bleach, disinfectant, and then these 3 are 3 different types of antibiotics: penicillin, amoxicillin, and erythromycin. And so I set that up. There's already bacteria set up on this plate. I just put those on. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the incubator and turn it on for 24 hours. And I'll look at it the next day, and we see something like this. So for this one, anywhere that's blue, sorry about that, anywhere that's blue is there's bacteria. So, and we can see by holding the mouse over it, we can see what the substances are. So we can see, the paper disc had no antibiotic properties. The soap, disinfectant, and bleach looked like that. Bleach was very powerful. And then these are the antibiotics: penicillin, amoxicillin, and erythromycin. And so this sort of like yellowish, the same color as the agar, this space around each of these is called the zone of inhibition. That's where bacteria can't grow. So the larger the zone, the stronger the antibiotic. And then you're going to be measuring that zone using the ruler. So you can pull the ruler up. So for number 1, there is no zone, so we could just say 0. For number 2, you need to measure it. And remember, don't set up your ruler like this. You need to set it up with the 0 on the edge. So I would set it up here, and I want the diameter. So it's going from 0 to, looks like about 14 millimeters. So I would say 14 millimeters for number 2. And then when you're done with all that and you collected your data, you can click reset. And then you can go to the next one and do the same process. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Good luck and have fun.